Hello, welcome back to the Yosemite Guide channel, and today I'm coming at you from Tuolumne Meadows, and we're doing Waterwheel Falls. And the trailhead for this one is going to be on the east side of Tuolumne Meadows, and you turn in at where Lambert Dome, and you follow the road down. And I'm at the trailhead here, and we're just going to follow the signs to Glen Aulin Trail. That's where we're headed right now, and it is a very brisk Tuesday morning, and it's October 10th, and it is really cold. Actually got a little bit of snow here a little over a week ago. Then it warmed up, but it has definitely cooled back down. It's later in the season, so might have to put on some warmer clothing than I got. But it's a beautiful day out here. So, yeah, we got a nice view of Tuolumne Meadows here. Cathedral Peak up there. This is Soda Springs, and that's a natural mineral spring. You got soda water coming out of the ground there. I don't recommend drinking it from there, just because a lot of deer around there pooping all the time and whatnot. And then you got Parsons Lodge, built a long time ago on the other side there, but it's pretty cool. And it's just so weird to have a mineral water. It tastes like Pellegrino just coming out of the earth. And then this is going to be our start of our trail here. It's the Glen Aulin Trail. It's a High Sierra camp, 5.3 miles, and then Waterwheel Falls going to be 8.2 miles. So we're doing all said and done a little under 17 miles round trip. And we've got a little creek crossing here. A lot of years there's actually no water this time of year right here, but we did have a pretty big winter, so I was actually wondering how much water was going to be in these creeks, because there's a couple more coming up, but it looks like we got no worries on that. If you are doing this Glen Aulin Trail earlier in the season, that's something you definitely need to be concerned with, is how much water's in these creeks, because it could make it a little bit dangerous. Alright, so there is a lot of little splits in the beginning section of this trail, especially to the right here is to Young Lake. That'd be what is it, 4.7 miles out to Young Lake. Nice High Sierra Lake there. But we're going to continue on and just follow these signs towards Glen Aulin and then Waterwheel Falls. And this is why the Glen Aulin Trail is one of my favorites. We're just a couple miles in, and it just starts opening up into these beautiful meadows. And there's just so many spots along this trail where it could be my destination, and I'd be happy turning around at so many different spots. But I love doing just the Glen Aulin High Sierra camp as a day hike, and that's, you know, about 10 miles round trip. I can't wait to show you guys. It's such an awesome spot. That's a great day hike. Waterwheel Falls is a bit of a push for a day hike, just because you drop a lot of elevation getting down to it, so it's all uphill on the way back, and pretty good distance. So a lot of people will camp out at Glen Aulin or somewhere past there. You do need a wilderness permit for that. You'd have to check in with the rangers, and then do kind of a 2-day trip out of it. But we're just going for it in one shot, so can't wait to show you. This just came out of the trees into this huge expanse of granite rock, and we're just following this Tuolumne River here. It's not much of a river right now, it's more of a creek, but it's crazy to see this at different times of year when this thing's swollen up. You can see the water line is up to here for a lot of the year. So, but just beautiful. You can walk up these granite rocks, get a nice view up there, but I'm not gonna do that today, so we got bigger and better plans. But really cool looking right here, and coming up on a nice view here. Just granite everywhere, nice views. And here's an easy spot where you can easily lose the trail momentarily. Looks like you might keep going that way, follow the river, but you actually split to the right here, and just look for these rocks here. We'll tell you the way to go, and it doesn't take much. Once you start heading down, you say, okay, here's the trail. Now it's obvious, but it's easy to miss it. Okay, we're coming to a little bridge crossing here. Really pretty spot. Some great fishing along here. Be a great place to fly fish, but you do have to use barbless hooks when you're fishing in Yosemite, and you could buy them like that, or you could just take a pair of needle nose pliers and crimp down the barb on there, and that'll do the trick. And we're making decent time. I got 4.6 miles to Waterwheel, and Glen Aulin's just 1.7. So I got to make good time today, because I don't want to be out here past dark, because it will be freezing or below pretty early tonight, and the sun's setting a lot earlier now this time of year, so just want to make good time. A really pretty spot right here, just a nice cascade flowing down, and it just keeps kind of cascading like this down to Glen Aulin High Sierra Camp. But this is really impressive looking when the water level is high. Definitely more dangerous, but super cool. Still pretty right now though. Loving it. And this is a little below the Cascades I was just at. Opens up into a nice pool here, but the water is freezing. Well, and the trail just keeps going away from the river here and then coming back to it. So it's pretty cool. Get back on the trail here, and we're good to go. And we got the falls at Glen Aulin here, right above it. We got a beautiful, beautiful waterfall here, right above Glen Aulin High Sierra Camp, Glen Aulin Falls. Nice pool down there. And this thing just is massive in the springtime, but still pretty cool to see. I don't think Waterwheel is going to have too much of a wheel on it this time of year, but it should still be cool looking. And here's the lower cascade of that Glen Aulin Falls. And just beautiful. The water's just, I don't know if you can pick that up. That beautiful green, almost emerald color there. Spectacular. And we are coming into Glen Aulin High Sierra Camp. which actually did not open this year just because it had such a crazy winter. And the road to get up here, Tioga Pass, didn't even open until, was it mid-July or something? It was the latest opening ever because there was so much damage done to the road this winter, which was a doozy. Mammoth Mountain saw a record-breaking snowfall, like over 660 something inches, I believe. But just a crazy winter. But this is where Glen Aulin High Sierra Camp is. Got some cool bridges here that tend to wash out every once in a while. We're gonna keep heading downstream, and we'll check out the High Sierra Camp over here that did not open. Across the bridge here. Just streams flowing everywhere. And back this way is the High Sierra Camp. In the High Sierra Camps, there's a loop you can do where there's 4 or 5 different High Sierra camps, and there's a backpackers area, or you can pay and they cook you a meal every night. And it's a pretty cool deal. Good community. This is where the camp is here. We're gonna continue back on down towards Waterwheel. And another little split here at the High Sierra Camp. You can hike out towards Virginia Canyon, Matterhorn Canyon, and Benson Lake. Those are all pretty far. Matterhorn, I did Matterhorn Peak a few years back, and that was pretty intense, but super cool. So right here we've got 3.3 miles to go, and I'm about an hour and a half in, so I'm making decent time. I wanted to go fast out here because it's going to take me a lot longer to get out, just because it's all uphill. And this is kind of the spot where I start dropping some pretty good elevation, so I'll be feeling that on the way back. Looks like we're gonna get a pretty good view right here. Yeah, this is beautiful. We're getting into some of the fall colors. See some of the leaves starting to change. And just a lot of these cascades coming down the whole way down from here. And then certain spots where the river widens out into almost like a small lake. It's pretty cool, pretty diverse viewing area. We got a pretty section of the trail here, mixed in with a lot of lodgepole, and then we got these aspens that I could just listen to those all day in the breeze, set up a hammock and just relax. It's one of my favorite sounds, is the rustling of an aspen tree. Really cool mix of vegetation and just look at the color on this water. It's beautiful. Get down here without falling in. It's really pretty. See if I can see any fish. Yeah, there's a little trout. Not sure if you can make that out on camera. Oh yeah, there's a few little trout in there. Not too big. They don't get super big when you get up in these higher elevations. There's a pretty nice sized one though. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Plenty of trout in here. And once you get past the High Sierra camp, crowd really thins out. I saw maybe a dozen people on the trail from Tuolumne Meadows to Glen Aulin High Sierra camp, and since I passed that, I haven't seen anybody. So this is an area I have seen a few bears throughout the years along this part of the trail. That's something I'm always looking out for, but I feel like my outfit will scare them away for sure. Maybe this is the new like bear bell. Whatever happened to bear bells anyways? I remember 10-15 years ago that was all the rage. Everybody had a bear bell on. Maybe they still use them in grizzly country or something, but even around here everybody had bear bells on like 15 years ago. Maybe they realized it was more of a dinner bell than anything, but I'm glad they're not around here anymore. It looks like things are opening up to the left here, so we gotta check this out. Look at this beautiful body of water here. Yeah, it's pretty deep right here. It's probably 30 feet deep at least. Right out there. It's so clear though. It's hard to tell. But you got a little natural dam here, so we're gonna have a cascading fall on the other side of that. So we'll go check that out. Here's that natural rock dam forming that big pool. And leads into this cascading waterfall. A little bit better one down there, but the trail takes us away from that. So anytime you're coming around anything like this, these rocks are super slick, so you don't want to go for a ride down into that. But yeah, really nice. We're going to keep heading down, dropping steadily in elevation down to Waterwheel. And this is just so cool, coming down this Tuolumne River Canyon, sometimes referred to as the Grand Canyon of the Tuolumne River. Just got sheer rock walls on both sides. Really stunning views. And it's kind of scary how I'm just still going down, dropping so much elevation. It's gonna be pretty brutal hiking out of here, that's for sure. Here we are, home stretch. Got Waterwheel coming up here. We'll start looking for trails on our left to cut down out to it. Beautiful views. And after you see that top of Waterwheel, start looking for split offs on your left. So you can see there's a little trail right here, and we'll take that path on out. And here we are. We got Waterwheel Falls. It's not really any water wheels going on right now. Normally you got a higher flow and it's kicking up rooster tails all over there. So not really happening right now, but really cool spot. And I'm gonna go check out down there by that giant boulder. I'll show you how to get down there. It's a really cool spot, a nice view of everything here. So yeah, we'll check it out. Alright, so coming down off the trail, you can see there's a few little paths that cut off to the left, and there's even a couple rocks here. There's a marker, and that's going to take us down to where we can get a view of this water wheel. It's kind of hard to get right up to it. You kind of gotta bushwhack into it. We'll see how thick this is here. I'll see if there's a easier path out of here. I'm just heading towards the water right now. Alright, so there's not too much water wheeling going on right now, but we made it here. Look at the size of this boulder. It's massive. Just a really pretty spot. So cool. And now we got a bushwhack out of here. Try and make it on the trail. I'm gonna head back downstream a little further and check it out, see what kind of views I can get, and then we'll head home. We got a cool spot here. Here's a little bit better shot of that as I head up here. I am feeling the legs though. It's gonna be an interesting hike out of here. Alright, so I think I'm going to turn around here. I went down a few miles past Waterwheel just to check it out, and really pretty right here. So I'm going to start heading back up. See how that feels on my legs. Cool bridge crossing right here. I think I got pretty far down this canyon though. That was pretty cool. And what an awesome view. Hiking back up this thing. It's very steep. I got a nice little level section here, but I'm glad it's nice and cool because this is all fairly exposed. The sun's still beating down, but it's not too hot out here. And almost back up to the top of Waterwheel here. Definitely feeling the legs. Added on a good extra 3 miles going down past the falls here. Just wanted to check things out. Maybe went a little too far, but that's all right. I'll just continue my journey upward. Cool little stretch through here. It's just one cascading waterfall after the next. No shortage of scenery. So, but yeah, Waterwheel this time of year, not amazing, but still, I mean, the whole hike is incredible. So I'm not disappointed in the least. I mean, look at this. Would you look at this? Yeah. But I think I will have to maybe do a video next year, earlier in the year, just to show you what it can look like. And we got these beautiful fall colors here. I'm loving these ferns that are changing colors, well, dying, but it's a circle of life. And they're amazing looking when they're fresh and green, but it's just the contrast with the yellow against the bright green grass and undergrowth is really cool. Make good progress. I think I might even have time to make some lunch. I have officially made it back to Glen Aulin, the High Sierra camp over there, and gonna cross the bridge to the waterfall here. I got a couple steep stretches ahead of me, and then it eases up after that. So I got about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles from here. That's awesome. And just so pretty. It is almost 3:30, and the air is definitely getting cooler, and I'm climbing an elevation too, so there's definitely more of a chill to the air, but so far it still feels really good. And I didn't show the split earlier. We're just right above the Glen Aulin High Sierra camp, and there's a trail that goes to the right that'll take you to McGee Lake, Tenaya Lake, you go May Lake, and then all the way to Yosemite Valley. 10 Lakes Basin, really cool spot. Yeah, so we don't want to go that way. We want to keep going up to Tuolumne Meadows, which says 5.6 miles, but my truck is a little bit closer than what that sign says, so that's good. This is a cool part of the trail here. This waterfall coming down here. Yeah. Alright, so I made it back up to the bridge here that crosses Tuolumne River, and I am getting pretty hungry, but I want to get a little closer back to my truck before I stop, just because I feel like I'm really going to tighten up once I stop for lunch, so just want to be closer, play it safe. Alright, so I gotta be kind of quick about this lunch here. I'll show you my view I got for lunch. This is what we're looking at. I got about 2 miles back to the car, but we do have some clouds kind of rolling in here. So there wasn't supposed to be any precipitation today, but things change quickly around here. Let's see if I can get that set up. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of lunch today. I got this macaroni that I'm gonna be doing. It's a llama adventure. It's shaped like llama noodles. So the llama noodles a little bit gamey, but pretty good. Yeah. So we're gonna mix that up. I'm gonna throw in a little tuna creations. I found this in my pantry, and it's been there for a long time, but I checked the date. It says it's good till 2026, so I'm excited about that. It's got bold flavors, and then I'm going to throw in just a little bit of this roasted garlic mashed potatoes into the mix. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any hot peppers or hot sauce. I have nothing, so feeling kind of sad about that. But I did bring a fork, so not my favorite utensil, but it'll work. I like the, I don't know if you've seen these, it's a cross between a fork and a spoon. It's called a fapoon. I think that's what they're called. That's my favorite. It's pretty good. So, okay, I got my water boiling, so I'm gonna throw in the Llama Adventure noodles. Yeah, I need to get some fuel in me. I'm feeling that I'm on about 3 hours sleep, so I think that's starting to catch up with me. And so I'm gonna refuel here real quick, help me finish this last 2 miles out of doing almost 20 altogether today. So just rocking the flip-flops. I didn't throw in any barefoot. Just this isn't my favorite barefoot trail, and there's just a lot of broken up granite all over the place. So with the distance I was doing, I just figured I'd stick with the hiking flip-flops, but it's all good. I changed into something a little bit warmer. Feeling good now. Noodles are almost ready. We're gonna throw in our tuna creations. Still smells okay. Yeah, we got a good boil on here. I'm not even gonna drain these noodles off. I'm gonna use my my potatoes here to thicken it up. So they're almost ready. Never actually done this before, but this is how things are invented. Add my cheese sauce. Noodles are almost al dente. That's how I like it, just because I'm 1/16 Italian on my stepmom's side. So, you know, I like my noodles al dente. That's how they do it in Italy. Now I'm ready to hit it with a little bit of potato. Just enough to thicken it up. So presentation is not the best, but I mean, with these ingredients, I didn't expect it to look too great. Definitely needs a hot sauce, but this is really tasty. Got that cheesy mac. The tuna's got a little bite to it. There's jalapenos in there, but needs some hot sauce. That the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes got a nice garlic, cheesy flavor coming through. Yeah, it's pretty good. Give it like a 6.8, solid 6.8. So I'm not gonna lie, that lunch actually turned out better than I thought it was gonna be. I was a little scared with those ingredients, but it turned out pretty good. It was a good idea. We definitely got some clouds rolling in, so it's definitely time to book it out of here. My legs didn't tighten up too bad. They were already pretty sore, so couldn't get much worse. Awesome. So here's a little split in the trail. I came from that way straight ahead, and it's not too far to Soda Springs there, but I'm gonna take this split right here to the left. It's the stables. There looks like 0.7 miles this way. It's a little more of a hill, but not quite as long, and I know that the road to the stables will take me down to the trailhead where I parked. So I'm going this way. I am coming down on the Tuolumne Meadows stables, and that means I have officially completed my journey. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry there wasn't more water or wheels at Waterwheel Falls, but a ton of beautiful cascading waterfalls along the way. So if you ever have a chance, definitely do that Glen Aulin High Sierra Camp day hike. It's amazing. And don't forget to like the video, and we'll catch you next time. Love you. Peace out. And here's the trailhead parking if you want to go that stables route. Here, you just keep going up the road where I parked, and it'll bring you up here. Plenty of parking. And beautiful shot of Lambert Dome there, looking dramatic with the clouds in the backdrop. And my beautiful truck, that is a sight for sore eyes right now. She's got the heart of a lion, built Ford tough. So I parked here. I started on the trailhead right there, and that takes you to Soda Springs and then up from there. But if you go all the way up this road, it will take you to the stables and that trail up there. So yeah.